Hello, I am urnotjustin, and we are running it back for the 5th time on Valorant with the Run It Back 5.0 collection. I believe this time around it will actually be called the Run It Back Episode 7 that celebrates notable skins from recent memory. When I do this, you'll see that the Run It Back collection is not actually here, but that's because I already have all these skins anyway. So I'm making a video on it because I already have all the skins for it. And I can tell you guys about this stuff and give you the ins and outs. And likewise, all this stuff is upgraded for me as well. Run It Back is going to be the last collection in 2023 that gets released. And I think it's a really fitting way to end it off on. There's been quite a few skins that have come out this year, and we are doing a video on all of them very soon. But in terms of running it back, this collection has the Black Market Classic, which I think this is really cool. This is probably my most favorite classic skin, and it has the two variants here, pretty cool. The Gaias Shorty. This is really cool, but the problem is the Shorty was kind of nerfed a little bit hard, so maybe you're not looking for a Shorty skin right now. And what's cool about this time around is that there is a magepunk Phantom here and the Oni Vandal. This Run It Back collection honestly is pretty solid. And what I personally always look for in these Run It Back collections is what items are you getting in this set and how well-rounded is this? We have 2 sidearms and 2 primaries. Both the primaries have variants and finishers. The Vandals from a very beloved collection being Oni. And for the 2 primaries, there is no upgrades for the Classic, but that's fine because it does have this cool variant, like I said. Attacker Defender sided skins for the Black Market Classic. But Gaia's Vengeance does have the finishers and those variants that we are always looking for. So all in all, I would say this is a pretty solid set, just calling it right off the get-go. But let's go and take it to the range real quick, and we'll showcase this stuff and talk about it just a little bit, maybe get some facts about it, what have you. All right, here we are on the range, and we have the Run It Back Classic here, Black Market. Again, this is my favorite classic skin, and I know that people probably won't like this because there's not much to it. It's just a default skin reskin, but what I like about this is that it is realistic. It's just a Glock skin like CS. Not much to this skin. It's just a cool skin, and if you're into realism, like infantry, for instance, then this is probably up your alley. There's not much to behold with it, though, and again, this is why I feel like this will sort of be the weakest part of the collection. But next up, we have the Shorty to look at. I do have all the stuff upgraded, mind you, and you're not going to get any buddies from this because that would be way too cool, so ignore the buddy on this. Who doesn't need an upgraded Shorty skin? Love it. It's a really cool skin. I dig it. Personal feelings with this. The Shorty is like just not as good as it used to be. It doesn't hit like it used to, dude. It just truly doesn't. If you're like a jet main and you like to do jet operator, this could be your fallback skin that you have on ready to go. That's okay because look what we got here to make up for it. Magepunk is an awesome skin set, and I'm so happy that it took them a while to do it, but they did deliver by giving us a Phantom and a Vandal for it. And in this set, we have the Phantom for it, obviously. We have the buddy on it. You're not going to be getting this, but if for some reason you bought this and didn't get like the Phantom or the Vandal or whatever, it does change colors with the variants, which is really cool. Also, if you pay close attention here, look, it moves when you fire. Neato stuff, huh? I think this is an awesome skin set. I really like it just because it has all these cool variants, whereas the first Magepunk set, if you guys remember, does not have variants at all. It just changes the color of the electricity in it. So this time around with the Magepunk stuff, especially with it coming back with Run It Back 5, you have all these variants just sort of at your disposal here. And I think that's a really great asset to have if you're going to be buying this collection, maybe as your first collection at all, because it gives you so much stuff to fill in those blanks that you may have as a new player or somebody who's never bought skins on this game. Love it. Everything about this is super cool, though. This pull-out makes me feel strong. Really, really love this set. This is probably one of the best sets that came out this year. And lastly, we are on a polarizing one because when this came out, people were super hyped for it. Like, the trailer for this got a ton of views. Everybody was super excited about it. I was excited about it. And then it came out, and I feel like people just sort of, forgot about it. It came and it went. Now, I do see this in my games a lot. I think this is a really solid skin line. But it's just one of those skins that for some reason, like the Oni set, like the first set, people sort of like have always kind of trash talked. I hear that it's overrated a lot. I don't agree with that. I think it's a very solid set. And we're here running it back to the Vandal, dude. This Vandal's hype. It's fire. There's nothing wrong with this. Love it. Now, pullout wise, you know, again, it's just an Odie skin, dude. Like, there's not really that much crazy stuff that happens with this. Like, if you pay attention to the pullout for this, like, you know, it's much more noticeable. Like, it has the lightning, spooky effects. With this, not so much. The like, eyes turn on. That's great. But, you know, again, I'm not trying to critique this stuff or even really review it. I'm just sort of giving you guys the honest truth about this stuff. It's all really great stuff. And, like, really, at the end of the day, it's always going to be your choice. The Glock, I think, factually will sort of be the weakest part of this, as I keep saying. But everything else of this is just really solid, dude. If you don't have any skins, or maybe you have, like, one skin for each of these categories, this is a comp. All of this is absolutely a comp. Like, you should just pick it up. It's good. And again, if you bought the Buddy for this but didn't buy the Vandal, you know, it changes colors with it. So, you know, you can sort of make up for lost times. All right, this is part of the video where I'm going to show everything off in left-handed mode. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to show it. I love seeing stuff in left-handed mode. It's lit. Let's take a look at some clips now that I got while streaming. Oh, yeah, that wall should have worked. Hopefully.
Affirmative. Hold them to their grave.
Come here, buddy.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, I got him.
Spike down mid.
Enemy spotted.
Oh, look at him, mortal buddy. Pretty little rattlesnake.
Blinded.
Go, 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 get her. Thanks for following, my friend.
Here. No one to interrogate.
Look, it's the tree from the Gaia's vengeance. Oh my god.
One enemy remaining.
3 down. Negative. Over there. Over there.
Last player standing.
That sucks. We actually lose this. How did we win? Clip it, clip it, clip it, clip it, clip it. Please. Somebody, I don't even think there's anybody.
Ultimate ready. All enemies
Clip, 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 clip. It's a finisher. Clip. I want to get home. No. Also, thank you for clipping, David.
Hold them to their grave.
Last player standing.
Reeling them in. Holograph. Affirmative.
He's behind.
One enemy remaining.
3 down.
Oh my god.
What was that? He went,
One enemy remaining.
Bro
Spike
went,
down A. Flawless.
That was a tricky one. Trying to keep it kind of quick with this video. Is Run It Back 5 going to be worth it when it does finally come out? Do you have some of these skins already? The answer is probably yes. So Run It Back is a really good thing that happens on this game because there are some skins in this game that maybe you just didn't buy, and it's good to bundle them up so you can buy them all together. But in that same vein, maybe you bought the entire Oni set and now this isn't going to be in your Run It Back collection when you go to buy it, and it will be at a discount, but I don't know if the discount is really like too crazy or anything. But again, that's sort of like the flaw with this stuff, right? Is that like if you own it, then like you can't really buy the bundle, or like the discount's maybe not so good with it. It'll at least be in the store for you to purchase, I guess, in that vein, but is this worth it? I think absolutely yes. All this stuff is worth it from top to bottom. I think that they hit it out of the park with magepunk. I think that they really hit it out of the park with the Oni stuff. Gaias is sort of questionable, but I like it a lot. It's really solid. You can't deny that. And then, of course, even the Black Market Classic. It's realism, and I think that a lot of people out there would really, really enjoy that. It's a buy for me. I think that all this stuff is worth it. I have all the variants for the Oni Vandal. I only bought this one variant for the Magepunk Phantom because I just like this so much. Like, that's how much I like this variant, is that all I need is this variant. But there are the other variants here that you can get, of course. Like this crazy one, like the Seahawks variant. And likewise, same thing with the shorty here. Like, you know, it's just the classic Gaia's Vengeance stuff that you've, like, grown to expect. You know, again, standout stuff with this, I think, is probably going to be the Magepunk stuff just because of those variants. But everything else is just sort of exactly what you would expect. So if you're going to pick up anything from this set, let me know. Because this is a really solid set, in my opinion. If you're going to buy it, let me know. If you're not going to and you're going to, like, you know, just ignore this entirely, let me know your reasons why. I think that they ran it back this time in the best manner that they possibly could have. Because remember, they can't give us Ultra Edition stuff, and they also can't give us exclusive stuff. But that's just my take on it. I love you guys, and I thank you so much for watching. As always, I'm Justin, and you're not. Like the video if you did enjoy, and subscribe if you're new. And I've been streaming on kick.com. Very secretly, you know, I've been doing a few announcements here and there, but I really have just been, like, discontent with life, and I've been streaming on Kick. It's been really fun. It's fun to just talk to people and screw around on Valorant and, you know, come up with whatever we come up with. I love you guys, though. Do check me out. Links down below in the description. I'll see you guys in the next one.
Cultivate, let that word go and resonate. Dominate your mind. If you need me, I can demonstrate. Synthesize the rhythm and forget about your mistakes. Let it go. Let it go. Cultivate, let that word go and resonate. Dominate your mind. If you need me, I can demonstrate. Synthesize the rhythm and forget about your mistakes. Let it go. Let it go.